This is like the 4th magmatic staff I've gotten. I just keep finding them. Where is my magmatic shield? Shield! Like Captain America, only made out of magma. Well, anyway. I have a mastery point to spend. Ha 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 ha! Oh, I don't get access to the new lineup. If I had known, I might have gone for this auto structure thing. Void power 3. It also adds the fast attack mod, but that extra 30% on top of 20, on top of 15. 65% health and attack. I could just take these things on at the farthest reaches I can reach. They'd be easier than regular maps. Well, maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't go quite saying that. Still, that fast attack is nice. I mean, as I get more and more void maps, as I go further and further into the game, they'll take more and more time to get through. Let's see. Blacksmithery 3, 90%. I need this. Wow. I need this. I could start a run, wake up, and pretty much be at the, yeah. I'd have, what, 30, less than 30 zones left to clear? Man, I could be all the way up into the magma. That's amazing. Okay, let's see, what else we got here? Do not care. Oh, wait, it says 1. That probably means that there's a really good thing down the road from it. Maybe. Liquefaction 1. Increase your liquefaction bonus by 5% as if you had completed 1 extra spire. That's right. The liquefaction is currently 5%. This would make it 10%. Oh, my gosh. Unique spire. Okay. Alright. Alright. I want that. There's a Turk container for... Oh, okay. Boost how frequently they appear, how much they give me, and how long the duration is. Am I right? Learn to grow your own Turk Imp, increasing the bonus to 100%, and making the bonus available permanently. Oh my gosh. Here I was thinking I had been wasting my picks on these and was contemplating maybe I should respec a couple of them away to get this auto structure thing, and then I see this. Now I regret nothing. So 4 mastery points equals 100% bonus. I mean, you could still make an argument that's a lot of mastery points that could be reallocated into auto structure, and I don't even know what else. Anyway, I'm on void power now. I want this set, but now I really want this set. Excuse me. I know I'm going with Blacksmithery 2. I mean, there's several things on this I really want, but I know which one I'm picking. It's funny, the first one was 50%, and I'm like, well, that's nice, but the early floors are so easy. As you go further and the floors get harder, it's like I actually feel like this one is better than the first one, kinda, and I know this one's better than the second one. I mean, it's not actually going to tear all the way through unless I'll have to, because I still have to buy the houses. And That's where the auto structure comes in. That's where the auto structure gets you. I need this. When I get Blacksmithery 3, I'm going to need this. But I'm going to have to give up something to get it. 20 bones, for one. That's one thing I'm going to have to give up. But more than that, I'm going to have to give up something else, too. I don't need to worry about it until I've gotten a hell of a lot more dark essence, though. Getting to this row is going to take a lot. And then I give up something. I'm probably going to end up giving up the Turkimp Tamer. I hate to say it, but that's probably what I'd have to give to get at this. But anyway, that's a ways off. That's a ways off. Let's look at nature. I'm starting to think seriously about our transfer rates. In fact, I think it's time. So, let's see this transfer in action. Oh, by the way, do that. Well, I start with 2. So, that's nice. I feel like I'd be sitting an incredibly long time before these would matter. But when I get enough that I have 80 levels in it, well, then that'll be a whole different matter. But yeah. Wait, what am I doing? I thought I was in Void Maps. Why did I think I was still in Void Maps? What's wrong with me? My mind is too busy thinking about all the awesome things going on in the Mastery tab. That was stupid of me. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Because I probably missed out on some of my mastery points. My dark essence. I need my dark essence. You know what? You've done well enough. Make me. No, I'm not going to come up with a joke for that. You can't make me. Okay, that was terrible. Bye. Well, my Trimps are under a lot of pressure and swimming around in various toxins, and their enemies are ridiculously empowered. And you know what? I think it's about time we finished this daily and cashed it in for a crazy amount of gain. Let's see if all my void strength will avail me for just a little more helium. Since I had one more of these crop up. Yes? I mean, that not being empowered, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, yes, we got this. So we're going to get one last bit in there. And then we're going to finish our daily. Nothing interesting. Though we do have a lot to spend. In fact, let's just start spending now. What do we want? Mining efficiency? Most expensive thing on there. Void map drop chance is 2,400 apiece. Twice the cost. Well, I mean, this is cheap. And now that there's this 5x multiplication thing, I mean, why not? We'll pour some crit damage, some crit chance. Oh, that's not very much, is it? Oh well. I'm gonna pour it into here. Because that's what will probably yield the best results, I think. I don't know. I kind of want to put more into the void maps, you know? That would get me more lithium. And more shots at getting a shield. Not to mention the helium and all that. Okay. So we haven't done this in a little bit. Kaboom! 2.6 billion. With a B. And we're going to run a little bit further, but at the end of this run, these will all be 1,000. And I can see about rooting around in this stuff again. Perfect spread of 1,000 across the top. Well. Now that this is, look at how effective it's moving now that I removed that daily challenge from it. It was stagnating before. So now we'll start scooping up mastery points and more me. Speaking of which, I would like more supply, please. So far, we are able to take advantage of 14 more zones. Well, make that 16. We're still well past that point, though. If we were gathering fuel at this point, we wouldn't be getting a good deal on it. Wouldn't be getting an optimum deal at all. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. There. Give you a little bit more strength. Actually, these 4 aren't even worth doing, but whatever. Okay. This is fascinating. I mean, they're dealing 99.9% less damage. I have inevitability. I can just leave this running for all of eternity, and eventually I'll come out on top. But I left it here like, I don't know, an hour ago. I was just like, oh hey look, there's this one void map that popped up. Well, before I end this run, I should just see if it's... Yeah, it's only going to get slower and slower, and screw it. Alright, we got this. We got a new mastery. Blacksmithery, I choose you. So I've started carefully husbanding my resources here with nurseries. This daily really... Actually, that health thing might be part of the problem. Bada boom. You feeling like moving a little faster? Not really? That's fine. Whatever. We're going to end this run. We got blacksmithery to the next level. Okay, what do we want? I really want more supply, but that would leave about, what, 150 magmite on hand I wouldn't be able to spend. If I were to take capacity oh my gosh, it's exact! I knew I was close, but wow! What were the odds of that? Well, that's real nice, actually. Nothing decays. Nothing wasted. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Nah, no one would mistake me for somebody who knows what they're doing. This isn't a fantasy game. There's no magic in Trimps. This is a game of science! And only the hardest science of that. See, dimensional generators are totally a thing we're probably building right now. Just like we're probably making a dimensional flux agitator and hiding it in the dimension of anger. That sounds like something we do, right? How am I managing to get 2? It's only supposed to be carrying over like 2%. Does 2% mean 2? I thought you had to have 100 for 2% to equal 2. What do I know? Oh my gosh, what do we want? Alright, we're going to take this. I mean, I should be taking more carpentry. I really should be taking more carpentry. I'm close to being able to afford more. Well, what are we going to do with the rest of this? You know what? I can just sit on it. It's fine. Oh, what do we got? The Wednesday one's going to expire. I don't like the Wednesday one. The Wednesday one's stupid. I don't like it. You know, I should probably switch back to helium. But if I keep diving as deeply as possible, I'm almost to floor 300. And I have several things I just have to have here. I want that magma flow. I want the King of Bones. Man. Oh, I probably should do the things that make the run work. Okay, so anyway, man, I don't know. Need that. Should I stick to auto battle? Or should I switch back to helium? Still building the bones for when I do a major helium run. But if I gather some helium... You know, helium is really good, but I'm more interested in them. Maybe I'm misjudging it just because I really want more masteries. Like, these are far more interesting to me than anything else. I mean, yeah, Magmite, I want more of that too. Honestly don't know what I think of this mechanic still. It's a thing. I feel like it's almost a really interesting mechanic, but if there was a little more to it, if I could make some decisions. But the only decision I have is which of these two things to put points into, or to put them in one of these other categories. And I don't really... There's not a whole lot of strategy there, honestly. Not like some of the other places where I can really do stuff, man. The housing cut is just awful. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with Golden Map battles this time. God, I want this magma flow. I have to cross 1 billion now. This would be really good too. The stuff I'm really after is in the next row though. But yeah, it's fine. We'll just, we've got our blacksmithery even further, so I should be able to get to zone 221. I should just come back to this and find myself there, in theory. Whether or not it actually climbs that high, I don't know. Did I ever mention I got a, one of these? I think I mentioned that. It really surprised me. It really surprised me. Well, anyway. So I could push farther, but I think this is good enough. This one's already taken too long. So alright. I am now going to spend an absurd amount of helium. I saved up 2 runs worth. And after this expenditure, we're going to go for 300. So that's where the heirlooms reach their next point, and I'll hopefully finally get a magmatic thing. Although I probably won't actually be able to beat void maps at map 300, but I can try. Anyway, let's not underestimate our new power here. first of all, I'm going to go ahead and take Overclocker. I'm going to buy it. Okay. So, if I set you to gain fuel, you're actually going to use that Overclocker. And I might just ignore me and Hybrid just altogether on the next run and just go wild. I might just do that. Okay. Now we have to really quickly smash the Dimension of Anger. Go, 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 go. I don't need this many Trimps to take this out. It's just the Dimension of Anger, guys. It's just a dimension of pure rage and hatred. Nothing to worry about. Don't be wusses. Get in there. Anyway. So. This is going to be ridiculous. Okay. Okay. So. I take a okay, I thought I could get more than one. Carpentry? Yeah. Okay, maybe it's not all I thought it would be, but still, that's pretty good there, I'd say. 30% more Trimps. Actually, it compounds a little more than that. One more coordinated. Yeah. So we're going to go on in with this. Should we take another daily? Huh. This one, don't forget to ring the challenge. Well, now the Friday one's going to be resetting on me soon. Yeah, sure, I can run this. Let's do it. So I'm going to head off to work, and when I return, it doesn't quite make it all the way to the end of Blacksmithery, actually, to as far as it can go. So I guess I don't need any more Blacksmithery upgrades, because it gets stuck somewhere along the way. It doesn't even make it to the spire, which you'd expect it to get stuck at. It actually gets stuck, I guess I'll show where it gets stuck, since improved housing isn't going to help it all that much. Not all that much. Let's see. Set you to have the mining. Now, while most of my Trimps are in the mines, as per usual, digging whatever out with their bare hands and being, well, okay, that's not true. They have daggers and arbalests. I'm sure that they're doing great at the mining with those. They're perfect tools for the job. And we have our taskmasters, who have plenty of pole arms to motivate them with. I'm such a benevolent ruler. Anyway. Before any lava, before I've picked up a single magma tile, sitting at 0, I've got the coordinations down to 60. It gives you the 100 extras, and I've got it down to 60. That's how much I've been able to squeeze out of my helium. Just with carpentry and making coordinated cheaper and cheaper. It's ridiculous. Alright, now to test our new overclocker. This should be interesting. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. I've only got less than 60 trillion Trimps. A single tick is going to be worth, well, a lot. We'll see how much it adds up to be when this bar fills up all the way. You know, actually, even when it's really low, it still gives me a really nice return. About 15 trillion per tick, huh? Alright. Keep filling up. Oh no, it's getting ahead of me again. How will we ever catch up? Okay, here comes the first dose. Click, click. Oh, it's back down to 60 already, and that was just the first dose. Now, at this point, I generally want to sit down and just kind of farm for a while, you know? That would be my general strategy at this moment, is just to farm for a bit. You know, might as well get some more explorers and extra tributes for the magmamancers and all that, while this does its job. Clocking a whole bunch of this, soaking it up, because even though I'm going to leave it running on overclocker and unfortunately not gather any me, I feel kind of bad about that, but I will be losing about 50% of everything beyond, everything that's beyond this point. I'll only be getting half value from most of my magma. So, unfortunately. But by running this... Okay, I am running large savory cache. Just checking. I'm already up 50% from what I started 3 zones ago with. Already we're down to 59. Unfortunately, these get harder and harder. They'll reach a point very soon where I won't be able to get more coordinated. Or we will reach our limit of coordination, and we'll never be more coordinated than this. I'm gonna try to hold my void maps until 300. It's probably a mistake, and I'm probably gonna regret it. I should probably just collect them now. And then leave it running through the night. Just leave it running through the night with the on gain fuel, because I know I'll get to 300, but I should probably just I really should just do the void maps now. I'm not going to be able to beat them at 300. But then again, I might get enough essence, and oh wait, no, I can't. That's down in another row. Okay, well, never mind. I end up grabbing magma flow, I guess. Oh well. Ha. Looking good. It's going to be a while before the fuel dips below its capacity of 7.8. I think really, as much as I want to keep increasing efficiency and capacity, I really think supply is the most critical thing to be investing in. This is additive, so it's getting less and less important. This is just nice all around, but I think supply is critical, and I think that this is critical here. And I really want King of Bones, I really do, but I think Magma Float is more important. I think that trumps the other one. Unfortunately. Sadly. Well, as much as I want to let you keep doing this, I'm gonna pitch you into the world so I can go to sleep. We'll take a moment to grab a few gems. I hope to see that it has traveled far through the night, but it'll probably get stuck, and then It'll be harvesting very little fuel. Okay, let's watch this thing go wild on this. Even at half value, it's still going to be a ton. Do. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, by all means, keep going. 54 and counting down. Man. This is crazy. Utterly ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. You can't even keep up with the influx. Yeah. I had my reservations about Overclocker, but good grief. Unfortunately, every upgrade only reduces the penalty by 1%. It's a lot of Magmite for a very small bonus. Think I'll put that one off for a while. But yeah, this run is to go as deep as possible. That is the goal. I really should just hit the heirlooms, but I'm going to let it go. No, I'm sure I can do the void maps at deeper than 340. Because I'll have the equipment, and it'll have probably spent 2 hours in a zone, so I'll end up with, these things being maxed out. My goodness. It went below 50. It was at 49 a second. Oh, there, now we're back to 49. Man. Not to mention these are better now, too. I wonder at what point the battle territory bonus becomes better than a tick. Better than a 16 trillion. It has to happen inevitably. Inevitably. Yeah, I want to put more into the top skills rather than the transfer rates. I mean, the transfer rates are cheap, but I'd rather get points in the main. Part of me wants to max out one category before going to another one, though I know that's not right. That's not optimal. My sensibilities once more wish to betray me. Up, 48. Is that as low as it dips? It might be. It might just be. We might be reaching the point where there's not enough magma in a zone to offset the coordinations here. At least until I multiply them. Boy, I'm looking forward to that. Alright. Sheesh. Am I going to get an achievement in a second? It'll be the highest level of Trimps I've ever had. In numerical, I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that 16? So 2 more would bring us up to 18. That's what, a 15% increase, approximately? Pretty good. It's really good. I want to wuss out and set it back to hybrid. Look at this. Look at this ridiculousness. It will go far, won't it? But, yeah, at this point, it's counting up again. It has reached its limit. Man, it's just amazing. Okay. Might as well. Oh, I'm fine, whatever. Pick up a few more of these before I sleep. because, well, because this will make it go way further. Boots boost. Where's the knife? I missed the knife somehow. Oh well. As long as we get them. Whoop. Ba-doop, ba-doop. Alright then. There you go. There you go. Absurd. Part of me is really sweating the wasted me, because it's like, but you don't gain any permanent growth from this. It's fine, my permanent growth will happen in other places by going deeper in zones. It was decided it's worth more that way. Yet still it bothers me. Why does it bother me? Might as well grab more tributes. Oops, don't do that. More explorers, more trainers. Then you swap them over to woodcutters, out doing their lumberjacking. I'll give you 200 nurseries. I can afford to be generous. Stupid things always shutting down each magma zone. Why can't we just let the babies roll around in lava? It seems fine to me. I don't see anything wrong with it. When I was their age, we played in whatever we were given and liked it. They can take lava. It'd be like Play-Doh, only warmer. Just a smidge warmer. Okay. And good night. We are on the edge. Well, actually, we've already crossed into new territory, because 295 was my previous record. And look at us just tearing through this. I've got Magmamancers maxed at the moment. I'm going to grab these real quick. I left it unattended for a little while. Now I'm back. Might as well grab more of this. I'm just wasting the fuel at this point, but whatever. We're going to keep going with it. Okay. So for a little while, we're going to gather food. Then we're going to set it to gathering metal for a time. There. That'll be as far as I push that. Boop, boop, boop. Excellent. All around. Just get a few more Magmamancers. I'll want to spend some time gathering wood, because I'll want gems. And then I'll spend some time gathering metal, and I should be able to push all the way up to 300 easy and beyond. And we'll see what happens. I'm suspecting that what's going to happen is another spire. I mean, it says right here, you have completed one unique spire. So, I wonder if it's got its own separate storyline and if it'll have different rewards in it. More importantly, I will definitely be reaching a new tier with my relics. Man, I could even and nature tokens. Why specifically oh wait, they're all nature tokens, aren't they? Okay, never mind. For a second I was thinking of poison tokens. Okay, yeah. Anyway. Yeah. I've got a lot of void maps to spend, by the way. Oh, I hope I get another magmatic thing. I've been wanting the magmatic shield for an age now. So, let's bring the odds of getting one up a little, because the current chances are, well... And I keep getting stabs for some reason. For some reason, it always gives me sticks. I don't know why. Can't I get anything else? Alright. A little bit of time with the wood. Someone reminded me I took the map reducer and forgot all about it. So, that was nice. It's always nice to discover you have more power. Well, you have an edge that you're not even pressing, and you're like, oh, cool, now I can do even better. It's terrible when things go the other way. Patched out that thing you've been doing. But that doesn't tend to happen too often in games like this one. Although Realm Grinder has had a lot of times where they've debuffed things, though, so I guess I can't say that. Idle games do sometimes give you debuffs, depending on which one you're playing. Alright. Gym. I've still got 1,500 nurseries just sitting around waiting. And we are gaining absurd amount of mastery points. I might actually be able to get the magma flow this time, which would be delightful. I also have not finished my daily. Just thought I'd point that out. I want to get to 300, stop there, gather some equipment, using the maps to gather it from even further ahead, and do all of my void maps. Then I'll push into what I'm assuming is a spire. I mean, it could just be nothing, or it could be something weird and different. Can't say for sure till I get there, which will be soon. Let's get one more gym. Come on, just one more. You know, actually the large savory caches and all don't seem to be quite such a big deal. Maybe I should just be using fast all the time instead. No, that's stupid. Large wood, savory, and metal caches are the way to go. Okay, boom. Whoops, done with you. Metal. Need lots and lots of metal. Build that bar up. I want to feel confident that I can buy the rest of the equipment. So I might actually want to leave this here for a bit. So, a little later we'll advance and see. I think this is sufficient. Let's move on, tearing into virgin territory. They can't hardly scratch me. Stupid things doing percentage damage to me. Having more nurseries really wouldn't help much with that, but I'd buy them anyway. I've got 1,478 to spare, so why not? Build them all amidst the magma. You know, each one costs more than the nursery before it for some reason, but then we have to shut down 10%, but not ones we haven't built yet, and it's just something truly bizarre about this. Something that just doesn't quite add up. Oh well. As long as it works, right? As long as it works. Won't be long now. 140 trillion. There's no way. Alright. Go ahead, gain me. Should have done that a while ago, but I stubbornly insisted on making my numbers as big as I could manage them. And this is as big as they're going to get. Yay! There's just no way I'm getting... Oh, I only need 83. Oh, yeah! These are suddenly an enormous deal because of the sheer volume that I've got. That and Trimps. Yeah, really, this is the Trimps that are the big deal. Could I get a Turkimp, please? Also, we're getting more and more and more corruption. Come on, give me a big old pile of mastery points. Big old pile of dark essence. Sorry. What exactly is dark essence? Why does dark essence lead to mastery? Why does dark essence lead to blacksmithing and magma flow and... Okay, I guess I could see a magma forge. But how does it also relate to Turkimps, map producers, home detectors? Dark essence is some multi-purpose stuff. You can use it for anything. You can use it for everything. I've actually got an absurd amount of helium considering I haven't even done my maps. But we're almost there. Almost. Yeah, I don't need any more nurseries. We're actually really good on the nursery count. It's only the little blood drops, those things that get me. Maybe 100 more. Why not? It's just 100. I don't think we're really going to make it to 13 zones deeper than this. We might, but I just doubt it. So, I can afford to fling 100 into this each new zone. We're so close. I'm tempted to just buy a whole bunch of stuff down here. Tell you what, I'll give you that. And some better pants. Okay? Heavier metal pants. Enjoy. As has been pointed out in my comments, that's why the ones that are at war can't breed. They're wearing metal pants. Of course! Alright, we'll pop back in here in about another zone and a half. And thus, we conclude number 299. Foolish omnipotent Trimp. You're no match for my poisons! A voice in the back of your mind tells you there should be something big soon, but you see nothing. Oh well. Is it my fault for assuming that Zone 300 would be the big thing? I guess so. Okay. Alright, well, it's not what I expected, but you know what? I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Because now we have a 1.5% magmatic chance, and we'll get less... Okay, we'll still get a lot of junk, but less garbage. Gotta make it to Zone 400. I guess that's going to be the pattern now. Alright, so what we want to do... What do we want to do? Right. Let's be careful with our fragments and zip ahead 3 so that we can get some better gear. I want to go through this zone and pick up the mega science, or well, not so much the science, but the mega metal and all that. We'll want those. I might not need them, though. I don't know. We'll see We'll see how strong I am when I've got these. I just need to be strong enough to crack the void maps. Hopefully find something good. At the very least, I'll get the crap ton of helium out of them, if I can't get anything worth having in the heirloom department. Then I will end the daily and press onward. Onward, onward, onward. Speaking of which, I've got a lot of nullifium sitting about. What should I do with you? Chance health. Gems are nice. Fragments. I never do bolster my wood. It's a small thing. But, you know, gems are nice. It's nice. It's nice to have. Still chewing our way through the first one. This is going to take a little bit. Something big is coming. But not at zone 300. What's it going to be? Zone 301? 310? Magma Master. From here, I think that it stops being every 10 zones. From here, I suspect it becomes a much larger gap. I think that's a fairly safe assumption. I'm gonna finally get my amnesia soon. Hooray! Halfway to Conquistador. Got a ways to go on Glacial, but okay. That one's not so easy. That's, yeah. A lot of these I'm looking at and I'm just like, I might be able to do this one. Well, okay, no, I didn't get a spire here. Never mind. When I get another spire, I might be able to do this one, but we're not there yet. Nope, I'm gonna leave well enough alone for now. Get me my knife. Of course I can't afford a shield. They're ridiculous. They cost so much wood. But at least the science and gems are basically no cost at all. Why all of our wooden shields need to be gem-studded is beyond me, but oh well. I guess the Trimps just won't be motivated in battle without enough bling. Alright. Almost. I want to see how much this speeds up and if I can only buy one knife upgrade or if I can sharpen my knife twice. Can't I just buy my Trimps some rocket launchers? Rocket launchers seem like they would be pretty good against Omnipotrimps. You know, that's a lot of Trimps. That would be a lot of rockets. Right now it's a lot of crossbow bolts, but you know, man, when you think about just the odds against the Omnipotrimp, I'm basically the faceless orc armies, and they're the heroes, standing alone, battling my unending hordes. It's pretty nice. Why are you a 24? Geneticists, how'd you botch this up? You got this batch wrong. Okay, here we go. Both. It took everything I had. Well, not quite, but I won't be able to buy both boots or what comes after this. But that was the important bit. I'm not going to be able to handle... way faster. I'm not going to be able to handle void maps just yet. Not yet. Not yet. But we're going to take a poke. We're going to take a stab at them and see. At the very least, this will get me through half or most of the world to pick up the upgrades. Upgrades to my gathering speed. Yeah. It's a pretty solid, solid boost here. Maybe I should be upgrading this more. It says currently a minimum of 3% of your stacks transfer after you kill a bad guy. But it looks... yeah. Oh, okay, let me see. Not you, you're stupid. We'll try this one. Wow! Wow! I think those Void Masteries are Dark Essence well spent. Well, they're not, shouldn't be that big of a boost. I'm just surprised. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to take the Void Maps on. Well, there's still some troublesome ones. Let's go ahead and grab these. I'll let them spend a little bit more time in maps, gathering more sources. Then I'll hit them. And we'll see what we get.